Crypto market is starting to respond back to the bulls. XRP, as we talked about in yesterday's post, it is doing that. Something big is coming. You can see that. You can feel that. Look at XRP and understand what it's trying to do. That's a 12-hour chart showing you it's trying to re-enter the overbought territory. This is the daily showing you it's about to enter the overbought territory, meaning you have very little sellers there and even a minute amount of buyers will change the equation and make some big pops in the price action. Look at the Bitcoin dominance. It's reacting to that. It is getting resisted at that standard deviation zone, as you can see. If it gets rejected there and break to the downside, yeah, that's all you want. And you're watching continuation patterns being built up in the payments ecosystem. While Ether is doing this. I mean, think about that. While Ether is playing out this structure, XLM is playing out this structure. That's an entirely different perspective to look at. Now remember, Bitcoin is still doing this. It is taking that support at 91 and it bounced off. Right now you're standing at 97. What can you understand? The biggest selling pressure which you're trying to ease now is of this candle. And there is something weird in it, and most likely the game which we are playing here is going to be something similar to 2021. Let's break that down. Welcome to the Scientific Investor family, where the normal retail guys get to learn how to become the next top 10% of this world. See, if you look at different ecosystem, say for example, this is payments. Payments on a macro is still here. It's giving you all that clarity which you want, especially say you look at a 3-day chart for XLM and it's showing you, yeah, I slowed down, but now I'm doing this. So the break here shows you the momentum to the upside is about to continue. That's XLM, and that too on a 3-day chart. Now, if you pull that up on a weekly, you see the RSI is about to re-enter the overbought territory. Why is that important? Fun is just starting when you enter into such a region. You know that. You see the first dip here, the market says I'm retesting what I've broken, and then the next leg is the big one you're waiting for. Fine, the all-time highs, that kind of a region. But the trouble here is that you need to think about a macro breakout. This is a weekly chart. This is XLM. As soon as you break this region, there is something huge happening in XLM. What is it? This is one of the reasons why I told hold XLM, don't sell it. Because the ROI structure here is very attractive. I mean, watching a 20x breakout, after here, this breakout and that 20x measured move, it's going to be mind-boggling. Now, let's stay conservative for sure, but also understand what are the macro possibilities, the huge outcomes. And trouble is, this is a pattern-based target, which means you don't know whether that's going to happen in wave 2 or wave 3. Keep this in mind. Say you believe wave 1 is doing this, wave 2 is going here, maybe a little bit low, and then you drop and then you go back up. Say the case is a little bit different. You do the one, you don't do that shop, you do $3.5, come back to $1, and then bounce back up to this range. That is still possible, but in between you may go through a 70 to 80% correction. That's why I say watch different ecosystem. Payments, it's showing you sharp increase. Put XRP on a monthly and you'll see what I'm talking about. We talked about this multiple times. It didn't change. You are right now at the all-time highs region. Say last time, if you felt like, shit, I should have taken some profits. I didn't do that. Yeah, you are there now. What is the excuse? If you're 5x, 10x, 15x up right now in your portfolio and you haven't even taken a bit of your capital out, You are a very risky guy. Maybe you have way higher risk tolerance than me, but I would argue this is your long-term bag you've been holding for this long. Yeah? So this is where you need to be disciplined. Where will I scale out from? How will I scale out? It has to be done here. Yeah? So once you start popping through, now you have all the other indicators which we discussed in the last 4-5 videos showing you what XRP is about to do. On Bitcoin perspective, XRP's big pop has not yet started. If that's true, that means from 3.3 to 3.8, the all-time highs, it should go like boom, nuts, crazy. Yeah? There should be a lot of liquidations. Those who are shorting will be getting short. Like I was getting short recently in my buy orders, the sellers will be getting short on the long-term backs. Difference is when you do short-term, you get killed there sometimes. For sure, I got that. But now, in here, the change is visible. So if you use the proper strategy to exit, that's fine. If you use the proper strategy when you're trading, that can also help you massively. Now, say this is gaming, yeah, veracity. It is showing you something like a trend line. Fine, you go back in time, you get to see, okay, when you bounce off from a trend line and break the moving average, that is a great signal to say, okay, I'm riding it. Okay, I'm riding it, right? That happens every single time. The moment you break it below, it's bad. Fine. Now, what are the odds here? We may break to the upside because the RSI is climbing back to the upside, not going down, which is okay. Now, if that happens, you are going to watch gaming and payments going up together. Last time, gaming did very slow move in the entire market cycle. At the end, it popped, sure. But initially, it did not. So keep that in mind and understand what it's doing. So say short term, you go up, you'll pull up a 12-hour or a 4-hour chart and you see what XRP is doing against Bitcoin. As you break this part, it's sure for majority that, yeah, XRP is about to do something big. So you will see the volume entering XRP increasing substantially. Where is the volume now? $8 billion. Think about this. At a point of time, you had barely anything, 800 million or below. Now we are standing at 8 billion in capital on 24-hour volume. Just another 100% volume and you're getting very close to the Ether's trading volume. This is happening while Ether is down 5%. Yeah, it's drowning 5%, but XRP is up 20% for the week. Think about that. The shift on a weekly is visible. Now we go on to a return rates perspective. You take last 30 days. Smart contracts is down 18 to 19%. XRP is up 13%. You take 1 quarter, Ether is up 20%, XRP is up 400%. Now, this is the real perspective which I want you guys to understand. If you saw negative divergence and all those things I've posted in the Scientific Investor family, after 30 days, almost 25 days, you're watching what that meant. The importance of those, it's visible now in the market. That's why I was saying, let's go through this, guys. Let's find assets with negative divergence. Let's post again and again. Search for the assets with negative divergence and without. The clarity was there, and right now you can see that. Very few assets with negative divergence is running up. But majority without negative divergence is starting to trend back up. Especially segment by segment. Payments is still taking all the capital away from the market. Traders are jumping in. Long-term guys are jumping in. Now remember, when you trade, keep this in mind. If your long-term bag is entire payments and you're going into trade in payments, that creates your risk too much. Already this is crypto, the risk is exponentially higher. So now you visit that XRP dominance point we talked about. How XRP is about to move back up in the entire crypto market. The dominance point shows you are now at our all-time highs in the XRP dominance for this cycle. That's a big statement, guys. In this cycle, yeah, after 2020, right now XRP dominance is standing close to 5 percent. At one point, we were at 1%. Now, we are at 5. From here, your all-time highs goes way up 10, 15, 25% XRP. Ooh, that's too big. Think about what the price should be at that point or what's happening in the other assets. If they are not moving and this guy is moving up, fine. But if your portfolio is equally weighted in payments, gaming, smart contracts, AI, all of those, think about what the portfolio would look like. That is where I say you need discipline. And when the Bitcoin dominance is dropping, all that we are comparing here is XRP dominance is going up. Fine. But at the same time, it makes sense to also look at the total altcoin market. Is it trending up? Is it trending lower? Is it slowing down? And this is where you see, okay, fine, we had the negative divergence, but right now it is trying to bounce back up. Where will the confirmation come? This is your structure of consolidation. And if you put that on a 3-day or a daily chart, it is clearly visible. Yeah, this is the range. So as soon as you break this range, $1.05 trillion, you'll actually see altcoin making a U-based reversal, a rounded bottom on a bull flag. Yeah. So the retest of the bull flag is done. You're bouncing back with the double bottom and you pop. If that's true, you are going to watch multiple segments going up because we just saw a couple of segments had huge negative divergence. You don't want to be in that region, but few of them did not have it. Ooh, that's an opportunity. That's a huge opportunity. So that's where being a part of the SI family and watching all the charts become in line. And think, if you're trading when the market goes down, yeah, you go down. But when the market goes up, what happens? You again right back higher. While the market did this 1 and 2, we were doing exactly that, doing perfect. Then, yeah, it smashed me. But now it's about to do this. If it is so, what are we going to do? We're going to retest all the strategies and find where things went wrong or what whales understood about what we are doing. And then how to play clean for the next 2 ride. Let's break that. Yeah, let's try and do that. So guys, if you want help on any of those, be a part of the Scientific Investor family. Use the link in the description below. Join 1,500 plus members and enjoy this profit-taking cycle. If you received value, smash that like button, guys. I'll meet you on the next video. Bye for now.